What's up, guys? I'm BTC. A lot of stuff has been going on lately. Some good, some bad, some just kind of happened. And I wanted to let you guys know. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about a bunch of stuff. My YouTube channel, the new content that I'm going to be putting out, my Twitch, and the change in streaming schedule, as well as some charity streams and some really cool stuff that I'm going to be giving away during those streams, and also the Minecraft organization and the upcoming convention. So first up, I'm sure many of you are aware that I am constantly trying to improve my channel. I want to grow the channel, I want to get more viewers, and constantly increase the fan base that I have. But I think when people look at YouTube or Twitch or whatever, they're like, oh, he just wants to get rich. He wants to get millions of dollars and this and that and whatever. Truth be told, I really don't care about all that. Like, making obscene amounts of money, like, I wouldn't even know what to do with it. The reason why I'm working so hard at what I am doing is because, one, at some point, I mean, I'm getting older here. At some point, I would like to have a family, and you need to have a stable income and all that stuff. But even before then, like, I'll give you an example. My stepfather had lung cancer, and there's some pretty expensive hospital bills, you know, talking over 6 figures here. And, you know, my mother can't afford to pay that back. And then I just found out a couple days ago my mother's gonna end up losing her job. Like, there's like a 90% chance she's gonna end up losing her job in the next couple months. So she's not gonna have any income, and all on top of that, you know, she's gonna lose her health insurance for both her and my stepfather, and she can't really get a new job because they all want like a degree, and she's just short of that. I mean, she's got decades worth of experience, but they want a piece of paper. Seems kind of dumb to me, but you know, whatever. So she came to me and asked me if I could help, you know, get some money together to help her finish out her college and stuff. But like right now, I don't really have much to spare. I'm still gonna, you know, do what I can, but like, if my channel all of a sudden, boom, blew up overnight, I wouldn't buy a mansion or sports cars or go on lavish vacations. I would probably buy like a duplex or something and move my family down here to Texas, and then they wouldn't have to pay rent or mortgage or any of that stuff again, and they probably wouldn't have to work again either. My sister's also special needs, so she can't work, period. So anyways, like, I know some people are like, well, you know, he's only interested in making money and that sort of thing, but that's not me. Like, I would like to make more money, but not to, you know, get, you know, live the lap of luxury, so to speak. So anyways, that's why some of the stuff that I'm doing on my Twitch, which might seem drastic, but I think it's worth it. So anyways, for YouTube, I am sure a lot of you have noticed that for not just myself, but for a lot of people, the subscriber counts are going down. And that's because there are a lot of closed accounts. And these accounts are just from people who are inactive. Like, they haven't logged in a certain amount of time or something. And YouTube and Google is just like, all right, you're done. So my subscriber numbers are going down, but it's mostly from closed accounts. I do still have people who just unsubscribe because they don't want to watch the content anymore, and that's fine. But the amount of new subscribers I'm getting is basically still doing quite well. But the problem is all the closed accounts are just really cutting away from that number, and that's why you'll see, like, not just my channel, but on a lot of people's channels, you see the subscriber numbers actually rolling down. But the good news is that my non-Minecraft videos are actually getting decent views, like the Telltale series and stuff. Unfortunately, The Walking Dead is now over, but I am going to be starting the Wolf Among Us, which is also a Telltale. I'm not going to do the Borderlands ones because I don't really know anything about Borderlands, and I never played the other game. So, but those series are doing well. And they're doing almost as well as like the Minecraft stuff, which is kind of good because that means that although my channel used to be, you know, primarily focused on Minecraft content, now I'm getting a broader audience, which allows me to play other things and not have to kind of only do the Minecraft content. So that's actually pretty good. Now I just have to grow the audience, period. So that's where the Twitch part comes in. So what I've been doing for the last week and a half, 2 weeks or so, is I've been streaming from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. And that might seem like a drastic change. Like, why are you streaming? You know, it's 8 hours a day, every day, 7 days a week, and it's in the wee hours of the night. And the reason for that is because I don't really think that there's room for me to grow in Minecraft anymore. So I have to pick another game that I can draw an audience in. I really enjoy Dota, but it's not really very good for new people who are streaming, and it's kind of complicated for anybody who just kind of like pops in. Like my existing viewer base, a lot of people don't understand Dota. It seems really complicated. But Counter-Strike, on the other hand, is pretty simple. Two teams, you shoot at each other, and whoever's left standing wins. It's pretty much that simple. Also, Counter-Strike allows me to have a lot of interactivity with the audience, which is really good. So even though I have like my viewership on Twitch for Counter-Strike is less than what I would get for Minecraft, my new followers is actually doing pretty solid. It's not quite where it is on Minecraft, but it's doing pretty good. So I think that there's a lot of potential there. And the goal is to grow the Twitch channel and then kind of filter that into YouTube, because just straight growing YouTube right now is extremely, extremely difficult. As far as new content goes, I did mention Wolf Among Us, but I'm also going to be playing Grand Theft Auto, and I'm going to do a full Let's Play on the YouTube, and I think I'm going to do primarily like the multiplayer and the mini games and that sort of stuff on Twitch. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to do first person or third person. If you have a preference for the GTA 5 playthrough, whether it's first person or third person, please let me know. I'm leaning towards the first person. I don't really care for the whole third person thing. But anyways, so that's kind of like what's going on with the YouTube and the Twitch. If you want to watch my streams, every day, 7 days a week, it is going to be 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. But I do still stream during the day whenever if I finish all of my recording that I need to get done, I'm just going to crack open the stream and stream some Minecraft for a couple of hours before I do the CSGO stuff. Also, this is kind of like a little tangent. A bunch of people have asked me to do ASMR videos. If you don't know what that is, it's essentially like a relaxation type video. You know how some people listen to the rain or the ocean or birds or something in order to relax? That's kind of what it is, except instead of that stuff, it's like tapping or like crinkling paper or like different things like that, or just people have told me that like my voice is very soothing or something to that effect. So I was thinking, well, there's really no room for it on my current channel. Maybe I could do another channel, but even then, it would probably be still gaming related. But the problem with the whole ASMR thing is some of it's just kind of like, all right, standard relaxation stuff. Some of it's pretty weird. And some of it's really, really weird. Like, they go into all this sort of like role play stuff, like nothing dirty, but it's still like, I don't know, it's like I couldn't do that. So I don't know, maybe like gaming related stuff, possibly. That's still kind of, I don't know, it's still kind of out there though. Anyways, so I don't that's still kind of iffy. All right, anyways, so as far as the streaming stuff goes though, I do have a couple of things here. So I've got this right here, which is a Minecraft Steve. It's the Diamond Armor one. It's been autographed by me and Good and Aurelian, Captain Sparkles. I think Waffle is on there, and Bacon Donut, and lots of other people. And then I also have this right here, which is a Creeper. This is signed by almost all of the Minecrackers, as well as some other people. So I've got both of those, and I also have these right here, G13s by Logitech. These are some pretty neat controllers here. And I'm going to be giving away this stuff during some charity streams that I have coming up soon. I don't have exact dates. Basically, I'm going to try to raise as much money as I can for Operation Supply Drop, and what I'm going to do is I'll come up with a system or something, but I plan on giving away these things during the charity streams as kind of incentives, so stay tuned for that, and I'll get you more info as that comes around. But these have been like sitting around for a while, and I think this one was, the Steve was from PAX East last year, I think, and the Creeper was from the Florida Minecon. So I've had them for a while, so I'm gonna try to give them away. Now, as I do want to very briefly talk about the Minecrack organization. People have asked me about this in my streams, and really, I mean, if you want to know about it, your best source is to go to the blog post. But as far as like my personal input or whatever, I'm just gonna repeat what I said during my streams, which is I'm focused on making my content as best as I possibly can, and giving you guys the best entertainment experience you can. And when it comes to Minecraft, my goal is the same today as it was the first day I joined, and that is to do everything I can to further the group, further the organization, and make it so that it is better tomorrow than it is today. So like I'm gonna keep doing everything I can to try to move the organization forward. I've gained a lot because of it. It could be argued I'd say fairly successfully, that the only reason why I can even do this as a full-time job now is because of the Minecraft organization. So you know, at one point I took Good aside, and I sincerely thanked him for, letting me in on this organization, and I still really like it, and I enjoy being a part of it, and I'm gonna try and do everything I can to make it the best it can be in whatever capacity I can. I'm not the big heavy hitters in the group, but I'll do what I can. So that's how I feel in the situation right now. Now, as far as upcoming conventions, I'm still basically where I was before. The PAX East this year wasn't exactly great, and it kind of really killed my convention budget. There are some other things that may have come up. Some possible scenarios that would allow me to go to some conventions at some point, but I don't know what ones. I think I can probably. I'm leaning towards a definite maybe for RTX, which is the Rooster Teeth convention. That's in Austin. The reason why I can go to that one is because I can simply drive there in the morning and then drive home at night, and I don't have to fly, and I don't have to stay in a hotel or none of that stuff. So that's a definite maybe for that one. And some of the other stuff though, like the PAX and TwitchCon and that other stuff, that's, I don't know, if the stars align and if the cards fall and blah 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 and unicorns and whatever, we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But as of right now, it's still it's still fairly unlikely that that my I'm gonna be able to go to all the conventions and stuff. Which it sucks because I like to meet you guys, but you know, unfortunately, if I can't afford it, I can't afford it. So, and as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I do have now additional responsibilities that I have to try to work on. So people always ask, you know, like, what can you do to help and whatever. Really the best thing you can do is just share the content. Like, when you watch a video, share it, you know, send it to your friends, or just post it to your Facebook, or put it on Twitter or something. If you can get even 2 people to watch it, and then they can get 2 people to watch it, and they can get 2 people to watch it, and it just grows and grows and grows. Like, really, that sharing the content is really the best thing you can do. I know a lot of times people, you know, jump to the well, let's just do a fundraiser, let's do a charity kind of thing, or you know, donations. But I don't want that. What I want is, I want to grow the channel, both Twitch and YouTube, to a point where I can, you know, take care of my family responsibilities and stuff, and still go to conventions, and still hang out with you guys, and do cool stuff. And that's what I would like to do, and I would like to do that through, like, ad revenue and such, rather than relying on donations and whatever. But so that is that's about it for me today. Thank you for watching. Certainly would appreciate it if you hit the like button. Share the video. Well, I mean, you don't have to share this one, but share the other videos. There you go. Thank you for watching. Remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault. See ya.